Buenas noches, folks. Fockers. Note, Earth spinning anti-clockwise, not clockwise, like in some of NASA's animations. Not clockwise, anti-clockwise. Okay? Anti-clockwise. Folks, we're here again. Right now, it's 3 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning. On the screen, I'm watching Mallorca, totality in 38 minutes and 26 seconds. This is after Iceland has had totality. It's going through partial right now. The United Kingdom, they're showing some. I'm not sure what they're showing. I'm really not sure. Let me turn this flashlight off, otherwise. In 2024, when the US was having the eclipse, I ranted and raved for about a day and a half after. I couldn't work out why the sun and the moon, why the moon's shadow had gone from Mexico, southwest, to northeast. It was doing my head in. Because the moon moves from east to west, doesn't it? Now, look. Bottom, Mallorca, Spain. Right? Look. United Kingdom. What's that? What is that? It's only 2 hours away. What are they showing here? Bottom left, Mallorca. Top right, the UK. Do they think everybody is stupid? I'm thinking they do. I'm thinking they do. Why those people who come on and comment about my content and how stupid I am and that I need more physics classes? Let me tell you something about those people. Those people who aren't intelligent enough to understand what I'm saying, so they therefore get the shits and are actually willing to end friendships because I don't know why. Must be that human nature thing. People have been programmed. A lot of people are just not intelligent enough to understand my content. So they try to deflect their fucking ignorance off onto me and my content to get their shits. Fuck you, okay? That does feel a bit better. Sorry about that. I had to get that out. Because the amount of comments I'm getting, more positive nowadays, but some, you just want to take them around the back of the bike shed and give them a good sorting out. And not in a good way. Now, April 24, US. The moon. The shadow. I screamed about it. I couldn't work it out. I was going, what's going on there? No. I did 3 or 4 posts. I think it may have been Facebook only back then. No, I don't know. Rumble possibly as well. Look, it might have been the time when I was posting all 5 places. What I'm trying to say is back then, this happened, right? This happened. Oh, let's give this a tilt. Right, is that better? Right. So, the moon, we see it do this, don't we? Goes like that. Comes up in the east and sets in the west, right? But it's actually orbiting us this way. But because we're going faster than it, right? Because we're going faster than it, we're spinning. Yeah, good job the water's staying on. It would be dry as a bone by now. You can see this, can't you? Right, yes. So the moon is going like this. There's a shadow, there is. But we're spinning faster, so it looks like it's going this way. Get it? Right? It's going this way, but because we're going faster, it looks like it's going that way. Now, the eclipse, April 24, this happened. So, where's the freaking shadow gone? Right, this happened. The moon, the shadow, went like this. Didn't it? I was thinking, I just couldn't get it out of my head. I kept going over it and over it. Why on earth, if the moon is going in our sky, it comes up from the east and goes to the west. So why on earth, I said to myself, has the shadow gone like this? And in the end, I found logic. I found logic, made myself believe that because of where the sun was, because of where the moon was, because of Earth's spin, it was at the end of the day, yada, yada, yada. What happened? Even though the moon is moving like that and we're moving faster, it got to the angle where the sun, where Earth was kind of going away from the moon. So if I put it like here, can you still see that? Yeah, it should be with the light. So I had it, my final conclusion was, it's going like that, but we're going faster. So it kind of caught up. And then, as it was falling behind, shadow went turbo snack. Off she went, over to the northeast, out into the North Atlantic. But I was never convinced. But what else could it be? This is the beauty about this. Those days, there was no flat earth in my life. I may have heard of it, but it wasn't even a scratching daddy's pants. Nothing. Today. Oh, today. Iceland, Mallorca, now. Greenland. I missed the Greenland on there, but they've already had totality. Globers, explain. Where is the sun? Where is the sun for Greenland to have just had totality? For Iceland, now in just about totality, they are in totality. And Mallorca in Spain is half an hour from totality. Mallorca here, sorry, the red, the black is holding it on. Where is the sun? Where is the sun right now? So Iceland and Mallorca and United Kingdom, as you saw, which is there in between the two, where is it? Come on, where's the sun? These three places are getting where? And how is it going to move down there? How is the moon shadow going to end up on that Mallorca, on that red there? How? It's been totality up there, and now it's going down like that. There's no east-north, east-west movement happening here. This is all from the top down to the bottom. How does that work? So we have a spinning Earth? Oh, will you stop it, Colin? Right? All of you bloody... Surely, you're also brainy. Can't you do what I'm doing? Can you not work this out? You seem to have all of the words for me. I saw Mallorca in Iceland, and I've been banging my head against the wall, and it came back to me. April 24. So, how? What's going on there? What happened to east and west? What happened to the moon, the shadow? What happened to the moon going that way? Why all of a sudden are we getting a shadow come from Greenland down to Iceland over the UK and down to friggin' Mallorca? Tell me, Bueller. There's a thing here. The reason people were told that the gravity is going to be a bit iffy today, and you've got the meteor showers and who knows whatever else. What was there in April 24? There was this, what was there? There was some asteroid or some comet, an evil looking comet or something. Try to get everybody to look at the comet. We don't want them to look at the eclipse. We do not want them to go, that's a bit weird. We don't want that. I know. We've got planets lining up, maybe. We've got gravity, that's a good one. That will get them all chained to their beds so they don't think of anything other than safety. Absurdities. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because this doesn't work on a spinning globe. On a spinning globe. Come here. Oh God, I've got about as much patience right now. It's been a long night. I've been busting my head here. Right. Come here. Right, that's better. So the sun's, it's got to be along here, isn't it? The ecliptic thing and all that, right? It can't be up there, can it? I mean, you'd think it would be somewhere up there, wouldn't you? So how are we getting a shadow go from Greenland on the spinning globe? It's going this way as well, but we're going faster than it, yeah? So the moon's going that way, and we're spinning. What's it do? What's the shadow doing up here? It's going faster than the moon. So, that does work, doesn't it? Does it? Does work, doesn't it? Greenland, so we've got Iceland. It does work if I lower it like that, doesn't it? But the thing is, right, why is it that right now, and why have they put that at the top? Look. Right, top right hand corner, the United Kingdom. They're seeing the moon come from the top left. Iceland and Spain are seeing it come from the bottom right. And Mallorca, Spain, is also seeing it come from the bottom right. Where are these people? Where is the United Kingdom and Spain looking at the solar eclipse from? Looks like one of them's upside down, but they're only 2 hours apart. This is where they're making people stupid. If you were in the UK and you were seeing that sun, oh, what happened there? If you were seeing that sun being blocked by a moon coming from the top left-hand corner, coming down, because that's what you're seeing, why on earth do you think you would see the moon blocking the sun from the bottom right-hand corner from Iceland and Spain? You know what the crazy thing is? The UK is in between Iceland and fucking Spain. You've got Iceland at the top. Look at this, the way they mix and match this garbage. It's ridiculous. It's like that timeanddate.com. Folks, it's just bullshit. Look. Iceland, Spain, United Kingdom. Are you kidding me? My. We really are up against it. I always think if people were going to fall out over something so stupid, they weren't friends in the first place, were they? That's what I think. People are so stupid. Honestly, stupid. Right. So you saw it. Right? Oops. The UK, it's nearly covered. The UK. Look, how can there be in Iceland? The UK is just about in totality, right? There. The UK is just about in totality. And we have Iceland up there is also nearly in totality. And we have Mallorca there. It's half. So what is going on? How can that be nearly in totality? No, that be in half totality. That UK is just about in totality, and Mallorca is half again. Do explain. Now, from Mallorca to Gatwick, it's a 2-hour flight. It's about 1,600 kilometers, 1,000 miles, right? You could say the same from the UK, from Gatwick to Iceland. Why is it that you've got about 3,000 to 3,200 kilometers in between these two, and totality is just about all of that? How is that possible, folks? You don't know what you're talking about, mate. Screw you. Whoever's thinking that. Look. Excuse the mess on the counter. It's been a long night. Look. It's there in front of people, for crying out loud. Mallorca, totality in 20 minutes. Look at the UK. 1,600 kilometres apart. On that Iceland/Spain, what is that? What is Iceland/Spain? Which one is it that they're showing? And how come Mallorca, Spain, that one that they're shifting up, how is it possible that they're seeing that and the UK is seeing that other one? What the fuck is that? See, I think what it is right now is people aren't intelligent enough to understand that what they're seeing is just rubbish. It cannot be. It cannot be. Excuse the attitude here, but if you'd have seen a couple of NASA's animations with Earth spinning clockwise, it's just, they're making people stupid. Any comments? Keep them to your fucking selves this time. I'm sick of dealing with stupid people who think they know, but they don't know jack. It has been a long night. Right. And I hadn't really played this through properly, so this is how it is. It isn't possible what you're seeing on a spinning globe. How can that shadow, what's going on? Is it like that? Because that's what it's suggesting, isn't it? somehow all of these places, it's just stupid is what it is. Fucking buckle up, Dorothy. Put a pacifier in your mouth. Don't say anything. Just watch. So, it is said that the sun and the moon are close together. Local. When they say local, people who say, how far exactly? How far is it when you go on about your flat earth? We don't know. But we have the intelligence enough to understand that science has been giving you answers that aren't true. They've been lying to you about everything, but unfortunately, you think that what they've told you is correct. So now that you hear an alternative, your initial response is, well, how does that work then? Because we've got explanations for this and that. Your science has given you explanations for everything, apart from why the sun is directly behind the moon during a solar eclipse. Never came up with that one. Or why the 4 highest tides on Earth are all up north. Didn't come up with any answers for those two. Just people getting the shits. I'll tell you why. The reason that the 4 highest tides are all up north and that it has nothing to do with the moon is because Earth is fucking flat. And they're there. Bay of Fundy, Ungava Bay, the Bristol Channel, the Cook Inlet, Los Gallegos, that's the 5th highest. That's why they are where they are. Freaking spinning globe. Right, solar eclipse. What's happening? Earth is not moving. The sun and the moon move around us, like so. And right now, what we have in Iceland, the UK and Spain, the sun moves slightly faster than the moon in the flat earth model, okay? And the sun slowly overtakes the moon. Now, see that orange? That's Iceland. That circled is the UK, and that there would be Mallorca in Spain, right? So that we could say that orange, give or take. Mallorca, UK, Iceland, Greenland. Now, Earth doesn't move. The sun slowly overtakes the moon. It takes 28 days for it to catch it up again. So where's Greenland? So they're coming along. We don't know how far away they are, but look, watch. As the sun slowly overtakes the moon, look. Did you see that? What are people saying? Oh yeah, but you could easily do that by the way you move your hands. It doesn't work on a globe. If you're not intelligent enough to understand that what you're seeing there is just a load of bull, don't comment. If you cannot understand that those shadows and silhouettes are wrong, listen, for a lot of people making a lot of comments, you know what we need to see? Come up with your own models. Don't explain in Mickey Mouse science words what you're trying to get across. Do like I do. Put your money where your mouth is and show me how a spinning globe and a moon that's 384,000 kilometers and a sun that is 150 million kilometers away, show me how what we're seeing there works, please. And when you're doing it, make sure you're chained to your bed in case there's 7 seconds of gravitationalist atmosphere. They just fill people's heads with fear. It's because you guys aren't intelligent enough to understand some things. Keep your ignorance to yourselves. So here we are again. So moon would have been up there. Sun comes around. We don't know where it is, whether it's like there or I don't know. We don't know. But you know everything because you've got answers for everything. Mr. Tyson, there's nothing he won't answer. Except why the sun is directly behind the moon during a solar eclipse and the four highest freaking tides are all up north. Right, here we go. Sun and moon coming around. Remember, that's Iceland, UK, Mallorca. I've gone too fast there, but it works. Sun is going slightly faster than the moon, and that's what you see. You see the moon come across the sun like that. But in reality, what's happening is this. It just looks like with the globe, with the curvature, it doesn't even. I mean, look at this. Look at these angles. Look where they are. Look. Even trying. Oh, that's not going to do the lens much good, is it? I bet it's going to do that thing. I mean, where is the sun in relation to the moon and Iceland? For it to be in totality, where? And to then drop down to the UK, which is in totality now, and then all the way down to Mallorca. How does that work? Look, there are two ways of being fooled. One is to believe the lies, and the other way is just to simply deny the truth. They have you programmed, cognitive dissonance. You think conspiracy theorists are clueless. You guys don't even know what critical thinking means, do you? Why is the sun directly behind the moon during a solar eclipse? If it was 150 million kilometers away and light did travel at 299,792 kilometers per second, the sun could not be directly behind the moon. It could not be, because planet Earth, the spinning globe, that funnily enough doesn't shed any water, would spin 2.08 degrees in that 8 minutes and 20 seconds. It cannot be in line with the photons that it radiated 8 minutes and 20 seconds earlier. Don't you get it, Dorothy? Buckle up. Go for a ride. Look, this is going to have to be a wrap, folks. It's going to have to be a wrap. Look. Oh, and now what's happened? Why all of a sudden do they all look like that? What's that all about? Isn't it great? It's almost like it was meant to be. Mallorca. I come here tonight. I ignored all of the warnings about gravity disappearing for 7 seconds. I'm not really that interested in the shower, the meteor shower. They're not going to get me looking up there. And as for the planets lining up, well, it's not as interesting as that, is it? Earth is flat. Slam fucking dunk. There, I've said it. it's a slam dunk for me. Those of you who think your globe is spinning, look how calm that water is. Look. Look. That is not us spinning. That is the moon in front of the sun, and they are both moving. It is they who are moving from left to right. So the moon is moving to the right, and the sun is behind the moon, and it's moving slightly faster than the moon to the right. We are not moving an inch. Don't believe a thing I see on TV now. They just lie. CGI. Well, we're not seeing we're not going to see much more. It isn't until you physically try, then you'll understand. Why has it got Iceland and Spain? Why? Which one is it? I mean, they do anything to try and trip you up. Look at it, Iceland, Spain, top left. And the United Kingdom and Mallorca now, yeah, you would be seeing the same. So why was it upside down before? Huh? What happened there? Guys, insults to your intelligence. Oh, God, I need to sleep, need to have a vacation and shit. I really do. Look. Mallorca. Totalidad. Well, home. Well, probably went on a little bit, but that's what happens when you are impulsive. Hopefully not fall asleep tonight. I want to post this even without even checking it. Your globe does not work. The sun is directly behind the moon as the solar eclipse plays out. The 4 highest tides on Earth are all up north. There is no explanation for the high slack water period, when the high tide comes, stops for an hour, and then drops. How on earth can people try and make an orbiting moon, orbiting a spinning planet? How can you try and justify an hour of slack tide at the top of the tide? It's impossible. It doesn't work. Well, you've seen how it goes like this. And you slot the moon in there somewhere. And where is it? There's the Greenland and globe. If they're closer together, don't forget as well, in the US, you've had your freaking solar eclipse. Where are we? Went from there all the way up to there, right? And today we're going from there down to there. How does that work? Just a few hypothetical particles we can add. See, it doesn't matter what you show. It doesn't matter what anyone shows. It's what you tell people. You brainwash them and then go, that's red. But it's blue. It's not. It's red. It's red. It's red day after day after day. And one day, what colour's that? And they go, blue. Are you having me on? No, it's blue. It's red. No, it's blue. You taught me well, grasshopper. They've made people ignore facts. They've made people doubt anybody who contradicts anything that they've learned. And they've just made people stupid who believe anything. This is not, I'm generalizing, right? This is what's happened. When I explain my content, when I get up here and do stuff, you think I fucking guess the numbers and stuff and guess the angles. Just don't know what correct knowledge is, no common sense. Folks, I'm gonna have to just hope this is a wrap because I'm posting it. I'm not even gonna check it. I need to go to bed, but I'm gonna post this first, at least Rumble and hopefully YouTube before I crash. Hopefully it's a wrap. Later, peeps.